Hello, everyone. Today is the very last sprints for Folklore February 2024. Seems like just yesterday in some ways that we just started Folklore February. I cannot believe it is the last day. And guess what? We even got an extra day because today is the 29th of February, which is an extra day because of leap year. Woot woot! Anyway, I'm just very excited to be here. I feel like Folklore February was a success this year. I know I read quite a few things. So anyway, welcome to our sprints. For anyone who's here that is here for the first time, I'm Kat of Kat's Novel Adventures, and welcome to all of my favorite friends that come to visit me often. I'm glad that y'all are here. Welcome back. So, what is everybody up to this afternoon? What will you be doing? Yesterday, for my Wednesday sprints, I did no reading because I was getting ready for Old School April. Yes, our videos are dropping. I came home from work and I made my thumbnail. I just put it on the video and I have scheduled it. I am going to do a premiere tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So if you are interested in finding out about Old School April, take a look and see. So who is joining me today? Who is in the chat? Hako! Woot woot! I love you being here, Hako. Did you get your zombie crocheting or creation? Your crocheted creation? Yeah, I like that. Did you get your zombie crocheted creation completed yesterday? I need to see this. You know how much I love zombies. Hello, Jen. Woot, woot, woot. How are you? How's your baby doing? Is she feeling better? Livia! Yay! I'm so glad you stayed up to join us for a little bit. So good to see you again. I should say long time no see kind of thing. What are you up to? What are you doing? Kaylin, hello again. Hello, hello, hello. How are you, Kaylin? Did you work hard today? What are you going to get up to this evening? And hello, Alicia. Alicia, who always has my back because I have been having old school April brain all day and all last night that when I posted the sprints at the last minute in the Discord, I actually put that it was our last sprints for Old School April. No. Folklore February. So thank you, Alicia, for getting my back on that. And I could make that correction. I appreciate you. Jen says I'm working on my presentation for the PCA National Conference now. I'll also be hopefully finishing What Feasts at Night by T. Kingfisher. What is a PCA National Conference? What is that about? Let me know. I'm still working on it. I hope it's not as frustrating as it was yesterday. I hope that it is going a lot better for you. I am nearing the end of The Last Time I Lied, Riley Sager, so I hope to get more of that done, though I don't know that I'll finish it. Well, if you make some progress, you make progress. It's not a race. Even though we call these a sprint, we're not really in a race. It's just time for us to hang out and get a little reading done or some productivity done. I've been reading The Center, and are you enjoying it? She has a runny nose and fever. I think it's just a cold, but she feels pretty bad. Yeah, I don't like that. And nothing with her throat, huh? I kept her home from school today, of course, and will also be keeping her home tomorrow. My poor baby. Yeah. It's so hard to, stand by and watch our babies when they're sick. You want to take it away from them, the illness. I worked harder last week, so I've been easy on myself this week. Well, that's good. It's nice to be relaxed. Tomorrow, I might actually be able to take a deep breath and relax because a lot of things that I had planned have pretty much, I'm meeting my deadlines. I released my video for this morning for my 5-star predictions. That was a wonderful project that I worked on with Lindsay at Lindsay's Little Library and Sarah at Sarah's Nightstand. I'm very grateful to them for that. And I have good news. I have reached 800 subscribers. I can't believe it. So be on the lookout. I'm going to be posting something on our community tab. I want to do some kind of a video Q&A kind of celebration because I didn't get to do my 1-year milestone of releasing my first video. I didn't get to, celebrate 500 subscribers. 600, 700, now we're to 800. So it's about time, but I'm very, very happy about that. My little channel has been growing pretty slowly. I feel like the tortoise and the hare, and I feel like I'm getting close to that finish line and very, very excited about it. And I even hit another kind of like little milestone because of the 500 subscribers that, I'm just proud of my little channel and how far I've come. So I just want to share that with y'all because you are the reason. Y'all are the reason. And I appreciate y'all so very much for hanging in there with me from, some of y'all have been with me from before I even started my channel when I was hanging out with Kelsey on her channel. So I do appreciate that. And I'm so glad that so many of y'all have started this journey with me, and y'all are, even my newer subscribers that are jumping in, I'm still a newbie. And I'm taking y'all all with me because it's been wonderful, very gratifying, very satisfying. That's all I can say. I'll try to finish ACOTAR. I'm at chapter 30. Okay, so slow and steady wins the race. I hope she feels better soon, Jen. Me too, Alicia. It is the Popular Culture Association conference. I'll be flying to Chicago toward the end of March to present my thesis. That is super exciting. Super, super exciting. So how long are you going to be in Chicago? I have never been to Chicago, but it's a place I would love to visit. How long are you going to be there? And what's all involved in this conference? That's exciting. I'm so excited for you. And this is going to be a good thing for you because you're speaking in front of all kinds of people. I think that's awesome. And this channel is helping you get to that point, I think. And for those of you that don't know, Jen is hosting her first sprints tomorrow. So please check out her sprints tomorrow. Exciting. I totally forgot we have time difference. I'm popping in to say hello. Hello, Leslie. And thanks again for sprints. I actually enjoyed hanging out with you today. You were keeping me company while I was creating that thumbnail for my old school April announcement video, which we'll be releasing tomorrow. So exciting. I finished the center today. I gave it 4 stars. Excellent. And that's what it's feeling like for me so far as well. Hey, Jasmine, what you up to? How you doing? Congratulations to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am very excited about it. I know, at the end of the day, I know it's not all about the numbers and all that kind of stuff, because honestly, I kind of like our little community, and I like being able to interact with everybody. Not that I think it's going to explode and I'm going to become the Oprah Winfrey of YouTube or anything, but yeah, I think it's cozy. I like our little group. I like the things that we do. I'm looking forward to possibly doing a couple of new projects. I know I only listed that I want to do one new little project, but I haven't had time really to think about it and flesh it out because I've been so involved in everything that started for this year with my readathons, Old School April's coming up, and then, of course, Zombie-thon. And I will be planning Zombie-thon during March. I'm excited about Zombie-thon. I love Folklore February too, but you know how I feel about zombies. I don't know why I am so like enamored with them, because they're pretty disgusting creatures, but it's fine. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you, Kaylin. I am so excited. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Helco. You'll do great, Jen. I agree 100%. She is going to knock their socks off in Chicago with her thesis. I just know it. It's my first visit to Chicago to the conference is March 27th through the 30th. I'll be presenting on Friday the 29th. Ooh, so fun, so fun. I'll try to be there tomorrow, Jen. Yay. That would be awesome because they're in the morning, Olivia. So that would be perfect for you time-wise. And thanks for all the love, Kat and everyone. You all rock. You rock. You rock. You're way cooler than Oprah. Oh, I don't know. I always thought, how cool would it have been if I could have worked for Oprah Winfrey and the Oprah Winfrey Show? That would have been awesome. But my path did not go in that direction. It went in a totally different direction. I hope you're never the Oprah BookTube. Thank you. No, I'll just be the cat of BookTube. Okay, Tootie, go on. I'm going to tell you what. I have to just share this about my little dog. He has become, I almost wonder if he has a tapeworm, honestly. He just wants to eat all the time. It used to be he would have his little dinner. We would give him a toothbrush, a little chew for his teeth. And that was the end of it. Then it became give him a little chew, and then he wanted a treat. Today, he literally wanted 3 treats after the toothbrush. And then he had the nerve when I was making my tea to go over in the corner where he knows his snacks are and give me a chuff. I'm like, really? You cannot keep eating. He's so fat as it is. I'm like, I can't deal with you. I cannot. Yes. Show my pup. He's so heavy. I could possibly get a hernia trying to pick him up. He just left, but he will be back, I'm sure. He does not like this door to be closed. So eventually you'll see the door kind of like, opening up. Oh, and I do have to also share with you that I saved a bunny today. He was a pretty substantial bunny. And I don't know why he's coming out at the time that he's coming out, because normally they don't come out like in the afternoon. But I was throwing the toy to Luna. We were having a good time when I first got home from work. And all of a sudden she took off, and I could kind of see the little bunny, not little, but he was kind of big. He was kind of like this, like that. And all of a sudden, I heard screaming. I have never, ever, ever heard a rabbit scream. And oh, it was just sounds so terrifying. So anyway, what happened was we have an area of our backyard because, we lost a lot of trees in Ida. And they were cut up and stuff, but we still have the root balls. And my husband's slowly but surely trying to get rid of them. And so what happened was we had a lot of stuff grow up around this root ball in the corner of our yard. And he put a fence, like this wire fence. So the little wire parts are like maybe about like that, I guess. And the little holes in the fence. It's like, chicken wire kind of fence, but like that. And the rabbit ran through one of those holes and got stuck. And Luna was right behind it. Luna didn't touch it, but because I wasn't real close by. I screamed at Luna, and I'm running. And my neighbor's getting her roof done. So these roofers are probably like, what is wrong with this woman in her yard? I didn't even care. Didn't even think about it until after the fact that I probably looked like a lunatic. And I haven't run in so long that it's like, oh my gosh. So I'm running as fast as I can to get to it. And this poor bunny is stuck literally in the middle of his stomach. And I am trying to pull the wire, and it's so hard to pull that wire, and trying to pull from the top and here. And that little bunny was just screaming, and he kept kicking his back feet. Well, either his nail got me. I don't know if you can see my bobo. You can see it's kind of still bleeding right there. I don't know if that's what cut me, or if I cut my, finger right there on the wire that was pulling. I don't know. I don't know how it happened, and didn't even realize it until after I got the bunny out. But finally he got free, and he went flying into the brush, or whatever you want to call it. Oh my goodness. I didn't see any blood or anything on the little fence area. There was a little bit of fur, so he lost some fur, and came in, realized I was bleeding, and cleaned it really well, alcohol, and put Bactroban on it. So hopefully I won't get any kind of a infection from it. But that was terrifying, not only for that bunny, but for me, because I'm thinking, how in the heck, if he doesn't get out, what am I going to do? It's not like I could just pick up the fence and go bring the fence somewhere, and I could not have just left them. I don't know what to do. So I texted my husband, we're going to have a contingency plan in case that happens again, because anyway, that's my story, and how fitting that I'd have a bunny experience on the last day of Folklore February. It was not the white rabbit, though. It sounds like every day in my house. Yeah, about the dog. My dog has been the same way. He's 13. So is mine. Hungry after dinner and after one treat. It's driving me rather nuts. Yeah, I don't understand what the issue is, because he hasn't been like that always. It's just recently, the last month or so. And nothing satisfies him. Nothing. And do you know, he sometimes, I don't know if your dog does this, Kaylin, sometimes he has the nerve to smell the treat and then he turns away. Like, do not feed me that, peasant. I am not going to eat that treat. And so I'm like, fine, I'll let Luna have it, because he wants something different. The nerve. That's all I can say. And I'm all, hello, starting all the parts of the soul. Art copy by Catherine Ferns. Excellent. A screaming rabbit is horrifying to hear. It is. That's what sent me running. Was at first I thought Luna got the bunny, and I wasn't even 100% sure if it was a bunny, because I couldn't see, where it was at. But she was playing, and I knew there was something, because she just dropped her toy and ran in that direction. And I see the rabbits all the time. I don't know. It was so, I just felt so bad for it, but hopefully it's okay. Like I said, I didn't see anything but some fur, but poor bunny. I'm so glad you were there to save it. Me too. And that's the one thing I understand. Both of my dogs, now Tootie can't run fast enough anymore, but Luna is fast. And that is one thing, is that they will chase the squirrels and the rabbits. And I just don't want any of that happen. Did you see? He just entered. And he's sitting on his pillow. I'll have to get him and show Kaylin. I know, poor little bunny. I'm hoping he'll be okay. You're doing the Lord's work. I can't take any little animal in pain. So great of you to help the bunny. Yes, it is. And then, of course, when I'm walking back, then that's when I realize, oh my gosh, all those people might have witnessed that. Maybe not. Also, props to Luna for not eating the bunny. Yes. I would be so sad, because I did tell you all about the field mice that she ended up, we had some little mice, and she was like grabbing them and tossing them in the air and stuff. And I was like screaming at her to stop, and she was just having a field day with the field mice. It was like little bunny foo-foo, except it was field mice. It's terrible. Hey, hi. My niece asked me to read A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I'm jumping in. Excellent. Oh gosh, no, he won't turn down a treat, but he'll turn down his regular food. Tootie's like that sometimes too. And I'm like, well, what the heck? Sorry, Mr. Bunny story. Yeah, I have a lot of bunny stories. Yeah. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you this little fat guy. Come here. Come here. Look at him. Say hello, everybody. Are you gonna face the camera? Are you gonna show them your eyes? Are you not happy about being on camera? Say hello, everyone. Hello. I am Comet, aka Tootie. I call him Tootie. Andrew named him Comet. Okay, you've had enough? You've had enough of your stardom? He's like, what are you doing? He's a mess. You know, he's a street urchin. I picked him up off the road and I wasn't going to keep him. I told my husband who's going to have to bring him to the shelter because I'm like, I can't have any more animals. I was just trying to save him from getting hit by the cars on the road. So we picked him up, brought him home, stuck him in the kennel. And then I called my husband and said, you have to bring this dog to the shelter because we cannot. Because I had just found out that my ferret had an inoperable tumor and was going to die at some point. And then my cat Ming ended up getting put on this thyroid medicine. So we were just having like all kinds of stuff. And we already had 2 dogs. We had Sonic and Sophie. Those were my German Shepherds at the time. What else do we have? Do we have anything else? We might have had the guinea pigs too. So we had a lot going on. So the last thing I needed was another mouth to feed. And of course, Andrew named it in the car because he was with me. And he was like, oh, we should name it Scruffy. We should name him Comet. And I'm like, don't name the dog. Do not name the dog. And then my husband had to go home during lunch and he's like, oh, he's so cute. So of course I lost. And I love him dearly. Don't get me wrong. He is my dog, honestly, because I think he imprinted on me when I had to, coax him into the vehicle. He's a little street urchin, and you can take the dog out off the street, but you can't take the street out the dog, at least not in the case of Tootie. Good evening, Christina. Hope everyone is well. Reading 11/22/63, sharing some We Get Extra Day Joy. It's Leap Day with the like button. I love it, Christina. I love all of your ways to hit the like button. I think we should write them down. We should have been writing down and keeping track of them and have like the best of Christina's like button shenanigans. Well, little bunny foo-foo bopped the field mice on the head. Yeah, in this case, it was Luna bopping it on the head. Oh, thank you, Halco. He is cute. He's a mess, though. Hello, Joanne. How are you? I am doing fine. I'm doing fine because I've gotten a little bit caught up and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Woot, woot. And got turned into a goon. Yes, I used to sing that all the time. Oh, my gosh. He looks like my pup. So cute, cute, cute. And those eyebrows. Yeah, sometimes I do have to clip them so that we can actually see his eyes. Oh, Dougie. Yes, Margaret, he is being quite shy. He is. And I mean, I do love dogs, but I'm more of a cat pocket pet person, honestly. Just saying. Hello, Margaret. Long time no see. I saw you. How was Scotland? Are you going to give us some details? Are you going to do a vlog? I need to know. I need to know. I think that's so fantastic. My friend Sue and her husband are getting ready to go to Scotland. So jealous because Scotland's on my bucket list. Hello, cute doggy. Yeah, he left me. He walked out. He's like, enough of this. He does have Schnauzer in him. We think, we never did do the DNA testing on him. We really should have because he's, I'd love to know really what he is. We ended up doing DNA testing on Luna because Luna looks so much like a German Shepherd. However, we know that she wasn't purebred because she's got different traits. And so we ended up doing the Embark DNA testing for her. and she's like 95-ish, 6-ish, something like that. German Shepherd. I think she's got a smidgen of Akita and then American Pit Bull Terrier, maybe. Something like that. I'd have to look at her results again, but she looks just like a German Shepherd. So anyway, I was just curious, and we got a deal. It was like on sale or something, so that's why we did it. But I think he does have that in him. Yay for doggies! Oh, camera shy doggy. Yeah, he's being all shy. And then until we had a treat. If y'all would have said, "Oh, treat, a snack, food, something," he would have been like, "Woo!" Yeah, he's adorable. All right, I'll give him that. He's so cute. Very cute. He's my sweet boy. My old man. He's an old man now. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Joanna. And I have a Scotty Westie. Oh, they are precious. They're very precious. Is it white or black? I don't know if I'm pretty sure they come in different colors, correct? Shameless cat, really. Currently staring at the clock, waiting for it to be 6:15 Eastern time. Ooh. What's happening at 6:15 Eastern time? I had just found out that my ferret... Oh, you could stop there. I love ferrets. They're my favorite next to cats. They're so cute. They're precious. They're a lot of fun. We had 2. Andrew named them Zig and Zag. They were a lot of fun. Love when they imprint. Yeah. So cute. Terriers are the best. Best of. Hello, Joanne. Laughing at Christina. Good afternoon. Enjoyed the video this morning. Thank you so much, Anne. I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. Yeah, I was very excited that I got to those books. I just got back yesterday. I have to catch up on work, but there should be 4 videos parceled out through March to look forward to. Yay! I'm excited. I can't wait to see what you got up to. My mom has a Schnauzer. Yeah, my husband kind of thinks that he might also have Rat Terrier maybe in him. Not sure. I'm so jealous. I dream of going to Scotland. Well, I think I've told y'all this before. The reason I want to go to Scotland is there is a little town called Wigtown, Wigtown. And it is a town with tons of bookstores. And there is a specific bookstore there called the Open Book. And you can stay in their little apartment above the bookstore, and you can run the bookstore. So that's what I would like to do. I would like to go to Scotland and run the bookstore for a week and then go sightseeing in between. Because what happens is you set the time, the hours for the store, so you don't have to be open all day long. You can do activities in the store. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. And then spend some extra days seeing other parts of Scotland, but that is a dream. I was going to put my deposit down. My friend Roxanne, who loves to travel like I do, she has traveled way more than I have. And she said, you know what? Check and see what the deposit is. And if it's not that much, just go ahead and put it down and pick it. You can always, if you end up losing it, if it's not too much, then you lose it. But because for the Open Book, you do have to, it's like a big wait list. Like you have to far in advance to get your dates. And then COVID happened and the world shut down. So I need to, because I follow them on Facebook and I love seeing all the visitors who run the bookstore. It's so fun. I want to do it. Christina had 2 dogs, sisters. Dad was an Australian Shepherd and Mom was a German Shepherd mix. They look completely different. One had the marking of the Aussie. The other looks like our Lab Retriever. That's pretty cool. That's when I get off of work. Woohoo! Yay, Jasmine. That's awesome. They do come in black or wheaten, maybe white. At least the Scotties do. Westies are white. My Vincent is black. Oh, is it Vincent named after like Vincent van Gogh by any chance? I'm a fan of Vincent Van Gogh. Joanna's doing pretty well, just resting after working for the day. Kat is back inside her house, finished cleaning her house, did chores, now to rest a bit. Awesome. Wigtown was on the short list to visit, but I didn't have the courage to rent a car on my own. That's understandable. I don't think I could ever drive in Europe. Also, triples expenses, and it was a short week already. So, yeah, but you know what, Margaret? It's just a reason to go back one day. Also, the wait list for the open book is like 2 years now, right? Get your name on it now. That's what I told my husband. I'm like, "I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and by the point that I get there, I'll have the money to buy the plane ticket and all of that." But, yeah, I really wanna go. It just looks like it would be so fantastic, and everybody that's been there that posts on um their site or whatever on their Facebook page, they look like they're just having the best time. And I love interacting with them. And they come from all over. You know, there are people who are coming from the states that are running the bookstore. And I don't know, it's just seems to be so much fun. And then of course I'd love to go see if I could spot Nessie at Loch Ness. I want to go to London to go to bookstores. After going to New York City and having to ship books home, she said, no way. Yeah, London's on my list also. Yeah, London's definitely on there. He's kind of named after the dog from Lost. Ah, but also Van Gogh, as I love him too. That's why we're kindred spirits, Kaylin. Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh, I have a soft spot for him. But yes, I forgot about Vincent on Lost. Lost was one of my favorite shows. It still is. I just haven't watched it in a long time. Yeah, the Facebook page is pure joy. Yeah, I love it. Love it so much. Okay, I think it's about time we sprint. There will be a vlog of the bookshops toured, most in London. Ah, that's fun. Oh, and if you met up with anybody, that's what I'm looking forward to see because I think you did. I think you met up. I think I saw in your community tab or somewhere you posted that you were having coffee with two maybe booktubers that you met up. Yes, I love Lost. Lost was a favorite of mine. I am jealous. Yes, I met up with 3 booktubers in Glasgow. Okay, yes, I thought I had seen that picture. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to see all of your Scotland trip goodness. Okay, so I have our kitty all set. She's pretty in pink today. We'll start with 30 minutes, and then we'll chat a little more about Folklore February. I am going to be reading Grimm Memorials, and because I have to get that finished before Sunday, because I'm doing a live chat with Kelsey and Nathaniel Toll, and I want to be prepared for that. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. It would help if I shared the screen with y'all, wouldn't it? Okay, so happy reading, whatever task you're getting up to. And Jasmine, you should be getting off work soon. Welcome back. How did everybody do? What did y'all get up to? I read. I made it to page 58. So let me kind of calculate that. I read a total of 27 pages of Grimm Memorials. This is a horror novel. And I'm reading this for two reasons. One is for Folklore February, and the other reason is to discuss it with my friend Kelsey at Slime and Slashers, who happens to be in the chat. I made it to chapter 7, and I have to say that pages 53 to 57 were pretty gruesome, but pretty good in the sense that it's like nursery rhymes turn sinister and deadly. This woman is a witch and she can, I don't know, stir up dreams in children's minds and then trick them and get them. So I don't know what's going to happen beyond that, but all the things with Humpty Dumpty and everything, I mean, I thought were pretty cool for a horror novel. Some of y'all might not think so if you don't read horror, but yeah. Yeah, especially Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty comes after him. Poor little boy Davy goes to try to, help him up because he fell off the wall, and Humpty Dumpty has teeth and everything. Never thought an egg would have teeth, but yep. Anyway, I like that scene. So far, it's just, kind of given information about the family, why they've moved to this town. We learn about, where the house they've moved in, the family that was there, their child went missing. Of course, that was not disclosed to the family when they purchased the house, which shame on them. Of course, this was written back in, let's see, 1990. Written back in 1990. Not sure if you had to disclose that kind of stuff. This is a horror novel from Pinnacle Horror. That is who did it. Alicia has read this book, so she knows. She knows what I'm talking about. So Margaret said, hey, want to hear a new word I learned today? What do you think poetaster means? I mean, does it have anything to do with Edgar Allan Poe? Is it like a pun using Poe's name? Like when I was like, potato soup? Hello, Kelsey. So happy you're here. I was hoping I could coax you to come hang out. My partners and I went to Ann Patchett's bookstore in Nashville. She was there. She signed her 2 books banned in Florida. That is amazing, Ann. I knew that she owned a bookstore, and that is fantastic. I've always wanted to own a bookstore. I think it'd be wonderful. I mean, I know it's hard to make any money off a brick and mortar bookstore, but I just always thought it would be fun. If I ever won the lottery, that's what I would do with my money. But my bookstore would have all kinds of different little things to it. Like, of course, it would have to have like a little bakery, coffee shop connection. And it would also have to have some kind of like scrapbooking room or craft room or something, because I would like that as well. I don't know. I think it would be wonderful. Also got pictures, a t-shirt, and a hat. That is awesome. I love meeting authors. I really do. In fact, the FOMO Book Club, they've decided to read Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson, which is a wonderful novel. It's heartbreaking, but wonderful. Wonderfully written is what I should say. And they're reading that for their next selection, March and April, which is perfect because I'm going to read it for FOMO, but also can count it for middle grade March. And I got to meet Catherine Patterson in Baton Rouge. They have an author illustrator program in Baton Rouge, and they invite either an author or an illustrator to come. And there's one night that they do some events at the library, and then the next day there's an author talk, and you can buy books, you can get books signed. They tell you a little bit about how they started their journey. I've seen quite a few authors that way, and Catherine Patterson was really neat to listen to her journey into writing. But I have quite a few of her books. So, yeah, it's neat. What genre are you currently reading, writing? This is to Kelsey. And what are your favorite genres to read? And of course, Kelsey said, I like reading horror. And I told her I was reading Grimm Memorials and asked her what she was doing. Joanne thinks that's cool. Heidi wants to know, she said, I just discovered fantasy horror Between Two Fires, Empire of the Wolf trilogy. Speaks the Nightbird was historical fiction horror. Have you read any of them? I'm not sure if Kelsey does fantasy horror. I don't know. I haven't heard. I don't ever remember her mentioning that in what she's read. I also just learned the term ultra violent and will avoid all books that get that moniker. Yeah, I've never heard of that as a listing on a book. Hello, Jordan. How are you? You are back because you were away at a table quiz tonight at the Toka House in Dublin. Nice. Kelsey, woot woot. I have to wonder if any of these horror stories or books or anything in Braille. I don't know if Grimm Memorials would be in Braille, especially since it's so old. Not sure about that. Did you get the audio for The Children of God and Fighting Men? And Kelsey just got back from a run and is dead. But I told her at least it was cool for the run. I don't know how everybody is today in y'all's neck of the woods. But the last couple of days we've been having like spring weather, and it was getting rather warm. And I woke up this morning and it was really cool and breezy. And so I'm like, what is going on? I don't even understand. And I feel like, and a part of it, I think, is because I went to bed late. I went to bed at midnight. Yes, I didn't observe my bedtime, but I wanted to get my video done for Old School April, so that all I had to do was my thumbnail, get my description box finished, and have it uploaded to YouTube. And then I did send it to Kelsey. I wanted her seal of approval, make sure if there was anything, not that I think I could have fixed anything, but I had one little error, and I wanted to make sure that, everything looked okay, how I ended up fixing it. So, yeah, I didn't go to bed till late, and then I got up and had to go to work today. So I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm tired, but not like I'm going to fall out or anything. And Heidi said, did you know the author of The Bound and Broken is Irish, but living in New Zealand? Ryan Cahill. It is a dragon fantasy. Yeah, Heidi loves dragon fantasies. Dragons. And no, I didn't, Heidi. And I did not get the audiobook. I am story or a book. I haven't been on here in a while. Is there an easier way I can go and find that? Alicia ate dinner during that sprint and started watching Event Horizon. Nice. And I would like to be able to find the audiobook in an easier way to avoid the hassle and stuff. I did not know he was Irish. And to you, and mention that, my friend. Just got caught up with work post. Okay, well, you can't just ask us if we know what potaster is and not let us know what it is, Margaret. What is it? I need to know. Does it have anything to do with Edgar Allan Poe? Jen cooked dinner and listened to the audiobook for This Wretched Valley by Jenny Kiefer. It's really good so far. What did you make for dinner? Also, I'd like to know what you ate for dinner too, Alicia. Haha, Grimm Memorials was crazy. Well, so far, actually, I mean, I know I'm not really into it. So I know the horror is really coming. That's going to scald my eyeballs, I'm sure. But I'm at 58. I'm on page 58. And there was really only one scene that rolled my eyes. I was like, really? Did you have to put that in there? I mean, it was so unnecessary. It's like it's those kind of scenes that are just like for like shock value. Weird. Livia read 2 chapters. Woohoo! Yay. Ugh, an egg with teeth. This sounds funny. Oh, I thought you were saying that's what the potaster was. Ugh. Yes. Yeah. It's just it's something, Margaret, you would never write in your books. I can guarantee you. 100%. Yeah, where is it at? I know I saw that it said he had teeth. I don't know. They had all kinds of craziness in here. I should have checked it. Maybe I imagined it. I don't know. There were some teeth. I thought it was Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty trying to get him. Oh, yeah. Yes, here it is. Okay. So Davy tried to run, but his feet stuck in the inch-thick gluey yoke beneath him because Humpty Dumpty fell. A hand suddenly closed on his right ankle, then another on his left. He looked down to see Humpty Dumpty's disembodied hands clutching his ankles in a vice-like grip. He reached down and tried to pull the hands away, but another piece of eggshell slid over and leaped at his face. On it was Humpty Dumpty's mouth, fierce and snarling with razor-sharp fangs. Sorry, it was fangs, not teeth. Gnashing inches from his skin. Yeah. I'll never think of Humpty Dumpty the same way again. Hello, Saluna. I just woke up, uni work, and working through the stand. Yay. Sorry, what is the title again? Sounds good. This is Grim Memorials. From what I understand, it's very crazy. Kelsey even told me I could bow out of the read-along. I'm not going to because she's piqued my interest and I might just have to wash my eyeballs after I read it. And Christina chatted. Parnassus Bookstore. Oh, is that the name of Anne's bookstore? Hello, Swamp Gas. It was a solid 3 for me. Yes, I remember you saying that, Alicia. It actually means a poet who has no talent. Pronounced poet aster. But I first thought po too, Kat. Oh my gosh, a poet with no talent. I'm glad I'm not a poet at all. I would be feel terrible. That would be one cool bookstore. Yeah, could you imagine? We would have like crafts going on at the same time. You could like peruse the bookstore and it would be really neat. I would have big bookshelves with the rolly ladder that you could roll across and get your book. What a dream. And then we would have wonderful bakery and coffee, tea, all kinds of nice beverages. Amal switched to The Maiden in the Unseen, a Hades and Persephone retelling. Oh, I would like that. How awesome that you met Captain Patterson. Bridge to Terabithia is so good and so sad. It is. I also met Cynthia DeFelice. Now, these are all like middle grade or they're children's authors, but I met Cynthia DeFelice, who was also excellent. I met Lois Lowry, if you know anything about The Giver or Number of the Stars. She wrote those books. Who else did I meet? Oh, Ted Arnold. I met Ted Arnold. He wrote some picture books. One of them is called Green Wilma, which is about a frog. And then also all the Fly Guy books, which I love those. And I have those autographed. And I also got a bunch of books for Andrew autographed from Ted Arnold. Who else? Let me think. Who else? I keep asking. Anytime I attend, I always put Christopher Paul Curtis on there because I would love for them to have him. I feel like there was somebody else I saw there. I'll have to think. They didn't have it the couple of years that we ended up having COVID. And the last couple of authors they have, I have not attended because I didn't know who they were. But yeah, it's really neat. It's really neat to attend, I think. And Andrew works at that library where they would go. So that's pretty cool. Anne said she was very gracious with us. We had Jasmine Ward come to our library for Black History Month, and she signed 2 books. That's awesome. Heidi, I'll be reading Speaks the Nightbird in March. It's by Robert McCammon. Just so y'all know, anybody who's just meeting Kelsey, Kelsey is the Queen of Corn. She is has a Patreon, and we're the Kelsey Corns over there. But she is also the creator of Old School April, which is going to be happening very soon. And if you're just joining us, please check out all the announcement videos that are dropping tomorrow and on Saturday, because we have lots that's going to be going on for Old School April. And I'm so excited. And I will just say, Silver Snakes. Silver Snakes. That's the team you want to be on. Silver Snakes. We're sweet and sassy. And I know other people in this chat. I'm not going to name names. We have some big barracudas in the house. Alicia said maybe she would for her boy McCammy. Yeah, that's true. Yes, Alicia. It is very cold again in Delaware. You see, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It's weird. It's very weird, this weather. Hi, I'm reading Herland by Charlotte Perkins Gilman. That sounds pretty cool, Zach. How you been, Zach? Ooh, that's on my shelf to read, Zach. I hope you enjoy it. And Heidi says, there's a chapter, this is for you, Kelsey, early on in Nightbird, that is one of the scariest chapters I ever read. Woohoo! That sounds awesome to me. I'm excited. McCammon is my favorite author, so I'm pumped to read it. Yes, she's in love with Robert McCammon the way I am with Stephen King. Here isn't too cold, but the last days have been very rainy. We have rain that's coming to us too, as far as what I saw in the forecast. So we've had some pleasant days and not had a lot of rain, which is good because it was raining so much here that we couldn't cut grass or anything. It was so saturated. And Caitlin said, oh, I recently bought this Wretched Valley. I'm excited to get into that. Woot woot. Haha, the part you're going to not like is the sexual stuff. Haha, there's more. Yeah. Well, we shall see. I might just have to like flutter my eyes as I'm reading it, so I only get bits and pieces of it. I ate my leftover country fried steak from last year. From last year? Oh my gosh. From last night, you meant. I know. I see what you said. That would be terrible. Well, I mean, technically, you could have had it from last year if you put it in your freezer. I'm loving it, but keep in mind, it's 109 years old. That's an old book. Yeah. Oh. But I'll take the Star Trek reference. I think that's awesome. Oh, Margaret. I like the imagery with the fairy tales turning scary and horrifying. I think R. Patrick Gates did a good job with that. Yeah, I did too. There was one part, and I thought this was kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of like TMI, but I just thought this image of her. I just thought this. I don't know why I thought this was funny. Maybe it's because I have boys. I don't know. But there's a scene before she makes all this magical dreaming for Davy. Eleanor closed her eyes. Eleanor is the witch. Eleanor closed her eyes and began to breathe very deeply, grunting softly, as if coaxing a bowel movement. She pushed her thoughts outward. Just like, are you kidding me? So crazy. Crazy, crazy. Heidi said, I do not think ultraviolent is a real label, just a description booktubers came up with for certain authors or titles. Oh, that's good to know. I'll keep a lookout for that. But that's, You're the first person I've ever heard say ultra-violent. I mean, I've heard of, like, extreme horror, so I will avoid that kinda stuff. If it's anything that's kinda like torture porn, like the equivalent of torture porn in a horror movie, because I don't like to just look at that, like, mindless. I wanna be scared and terrified, not like looking at somebody getting hacked up. And Jen cooked pancakes and deer sausage. Yum, yum. That sounds good. I think Ann Patchett's bookstore is Parnassus. I think it might be Kaylin. I remember, I think my either Happier in Hollywood talked about it on their podcast, or maybe Happier on Gretchen Rubin. Gretchen talked about it because I know that they've read her books and they've kind of talked about reading her books. Christina said, "Oh, I did start supper too. Chicken with pasta and pesto. Yum." Yes, and that's to Kaylin, I believe. Sorry, Margaret. I think that was autocorrect. You are correct. Haha, sodding autocorrect. So excited about the videos tomorrow and Saturday. Me too. I'm very, very excited. And then just think, all that's going to go out, Kelsey, and we have to wait an entire month until we could get started. It's like I almost wish tomorrow was April 1st, even though I don't want to wish my life away for sure. Queen of Corn. In what way? The band Corn, corny books. Well, Kelsey is kind of corny in general. She's got a corny personality. So that's pretty much what promotes it. She likes corny stuff. She likes corny horror movies, very cheesy. So I always tell her she's like the queen of corn because like we've seen some really funky horror movies. She, of course, thinks they're the most delightful thing in the world, but no. No, not the band Corn as far as I know. But although I'd like to see the band Corn, I think that would be good. Can't wait to see the announcement videos tomorrow. Woohoo! And I hope, Livia, I hope that you're going to join us for Old School April. It will be fun, nostalgic. It would be fun also to talk to you about what was nostalgic for you, because with you being in Italy, just wondering how much of that, because we do have friends like Alex, the bookubus, is from England. And she has different things that she found nostalgic than we do. And then also, too, we have Canadian friends that are participating, Elizabeth and Andrew. And it's just neat because, of course, you think everybody's into what you were into. Now, some things might, kind of converge together, but then it's the differences. Christina says, I hear Queen of Corn and I think Hope Floats. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Blue barracudas. Chomp, chomp. I'm not a blue barracuda. I am a silver snake and will remain one forever. And Selena's so excited to join Old School April this year. Woohoo. Yay. Kelsey. Can you put a link for the Discord? Although April still feels so far away, even though it's March 1st here. Oh, my goodness. Selena, where are you at? I think you told me one time. You're March 1st already? You're in the future. Hi, Emily. On page 1144 of 1243 of the Count of Monte Cristo. 99 pages to go. You're going to get it. Wasn't that a song? 99 beers on the wall, something like that. Take one down and pass it around. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. In this case, it's pages. What is your favorite Stephen King book, Kat? Salem's Lot. I love it. I have lots of favorites, but if I had just one favorite to pick to take with me on a desert island or a deserted island, not a desert island, that would be terrible. A deserted island, it would be that one. Kat, did I ask you already if you like Doomadgee? That is my favorite Stephen King. I love Doomadgee. It is wonderful. It's huge, but it's fantastic. Haha, that sentence is absurd. Yes, it is. It is absurd, but it's hilarious. So what can I say? What kind of metaphor was that, Kat? Are you talking about the analogy, the bowel movement thing? I've got to head out now. Thanks for sprints, Cat. Bye, Jen. And good luck tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to watch. Yet you watch The Human Centipede. I know. Shh. I don't want my reputation to be scandalized because of that poor choice in movie watching. Haha, I still can't believe she watched that, Alicia. I know. Terrible. Terrible of me. Not only did I watch the first one, I watched the second one. Terrible. Research. I'll just say I was doing it for research. Splatterpunk is the official term of ultraviolent. Oh, thanks, Zach. I wish tomorrow was April 1st, too. Yes. I also like candy corn. Yes, she loves candy corn. I do not love candy corn. Kelsey and I have lots in common, but we do not have candy corn in common. And some corny movies we do have in common, but some we do not. Haha. Christmas Evil for life. That's one of them. I wish tomorrow was April 1st. Spring would be closer. Yes, it would be. I love the Doomers used my name as a character in Christo. Dumas used my name as a character in Christo. Usually it is just known for the children's story. What would you think of all the great criminology in Christo? Yes. Hello, Amy. Hello. How was dinner last night? And guess what? I didn't sing for you yesterday. I'm so sad. I thought about that later. I'm like, I sang for Froggy, but I didn't sing for Amy. So I have to do that for you now. I'm sorry, everybody. I have to sing happy birthday to Amy one day late. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dearest Amy. Happy birthday to you. I hope your dinner was delicious. You're a dog hero, Cat, and it's so cold here too. Was so nice 2 days ago. I know. Australia, yes, that's where Froggy is. Our friend Froggy just went to Australia a couple of weeks ago for school. Okay, so that means Froggy's in the future, everybody. Those of you that are interested in old school April and have not joined the Discord, here it is for you. Kelsey has put it in our chat. So if you're interested, all I can tell you is the old school April Discord community is fantastic. Wonderful. Very welcoming. Very welcoming. So yes, it's right there for everyone to see. That's the Discord. Amy. Oh, Duma Key. I'm halfway through that. I hope you're liking it, Kaylin. I like it a lot. I was more focused on the revenge and the God's will or fate and how Christo misinterpreted the application of God's justice for his revenge. Ooh. Sounds very intriguing. And Chris loves horror, but refused to watch The Human Centipede. Please don't watch it. I was telling my hairdresser yesterday, I was like, Mary, do not watch it ever. She told me, Kelsey, we need to put this on our radar. She told me that Thanksgiving Day movie with Patrick Dempsey was good. I also had good in the sense that it was scary and there were some parts that were really gruesome. Patrick Dempsey's in it. And my friend Simon watched it and he said, oh my gosh, there's scenes in it that are crazy off the wall. So you and I need to watch that. Haha, I saw a crocheting reel the other day with a girl making a human centipede scarf and thought of you. No, I don't want to be associated with the human centipede. No. Oh gosh, I'm blushing. Thank you, Kat. You deserve it, Amy. I hope your dinner was good. What did you eat? What did you eat? Happy birthday for yesterday, Amy. Aw, thank you. I pledge to the Silver Snakes. Woot. All right. Silver Snakes. Woohoo. You see, I'm recruiting, Kelsey. I'm recruiting. I'm getting me some Silver Snakes. I don't know why I'm countrified when I talk about my team. That's hilarious, Amy. It is not, Alicia. Oh my gosh, a human centipede scarf. I would never, ever wear that. I only read the Wikipedia page about the movie. I can't watch it. Do not watch it, Livia. Trust me. I have watched it for all of you not to watch it. I did the research. It is the most awful movie that I have ever seen. I mean, I'm sure there's something that's worse, but it's terrible. Darn it. Haha. Chomp chomp. See? Sassy and sweet. Okay, we need to get to some sprints. I have been just having too much fun chatting with all of you. So again, I am going to put that right here for all to see. That is our Discord. And wait, let me see that. Let me see what Alicia's saying here. Come to the dark waters and become a blue barracuda. And I can imagine Alicia going chomp chomp. Mad Heidi is an off the rail. Oh, Mad Heidi. That's the name of it. Is an off the rails horror comedy. Oh, that's a movie? Okay. I'll have to do some research on that one. Okay, so Kelsey, we have Thanksgiving Day and maybe Mad Heidi. Okay, Kat, you have to watch Thanksgiving. I saw it's good. Yeah, I'd watch that. I wanted to go to the movie theater to see it, but I did not make it there because of too much that was going on in my life at that moment. So I did not, unfortunately. Heck yes, I'd watch both. Yeah, that would be good. Good discussion. Okay, I'm putting this back in here. Let's go ahead. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want 30 minutes or 45? First one to put it in the chat. First one to put it in the chat will be what we do. 30 or 45? I'm okay with either one. Either one. 45. Alicia is the winner. That's good because then now I can go eat my dinner. My husband made me a cheesy potato. So all I have to do is warm it up. Wasn't that nice of him? Okay. Ooh, let's see. 4:45. Hey, Kim. Woohoo. Amy says 45. Katrina's live show is happening now. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay, well, y'all enjoy Katrina's show. 45. Haha, not 4. I know what you meant, Selena. Silver snakes. Silver snakes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 4 to 5 minutes. Enjoy whatever you're up to. Hello, I'm back. How did y'all do? Let me stop this. How did everybody do? I went ahead and ate my dinner, my cheesy potato with a little dollop of sour cream, and did no reading with the Grimm Memorials. I actually watched both Lindsay and Sarah's videos for their 5-star predictions. I did that reading project with them, which I was very, very excited to be a part of that collaboration. I love the fact that they picked a one-word prompt and I was able to find 3 books to fit it. All of those books are books that I own that were on my shelf already. So I was very excited to get to them. And I had a great time. I really did. And it was really neat too, because I attended their BookTube Besties retreat and over the weekend and had a ball over there as well. So wonderful. I think we all 3 of us had very good ratings, and the books that they've chosen to read were really wonderful. So if you haven't checked out their 5-star prediction videos, I'd highly recommend it. They are awesome, and always reading some really great books. Different. They have different genres and that they like to get into. So it's pretty cool. Very cool. So that is what I got up to. And then I was been texting Kelsey, just doing some, old school April stuff. But Kelsey will be happy to know it's not a blue barracuda, but we do have a purple parrot in the house because Emily says my favorite color is purple. So teasing us there. And I said, so I guess you're a purple parrot. And she said that would be correct. Emily is another friend that I met at the BookTube Besties retreat, and I'm so excited to be getting to know Emily as well. Also, check out her channel. She has a massive TBR for March. It's very insane. And then I don't know if Aaliyah is still here, but Aaliyah Marie said hello to everyone. And then Jocelyn popped in. Not sure if Jocelyn is still here. And then my friend Andy also popped in, and he's also known as Panda. That is what Emma has nicknamed him. So Panda cuddled the like button. So, Christina has all these interesting ways to boop the like button. So does Andy. So we had highs in the chat. And then Christina finished supper and sent hubby back out to the mines. And Kelsey showered and ate. Well, that's good. You probably feel 100% better since you were dying after your run. Christina's trying to plan the buddy read chapters for Harry Potter 4 since I am sharing with Kiddo and they are not starting until midnight. Ooh. And Alicia is back from the live show. How was the live show? Was it a collaboration that Katrina was doing? That's probably why I don't know about it, because I didn't read whatever was going on. And Kelsey saw that you joined, Emily. Thank you, thank you. And purple parrots for the win. Yeah, we have some purple parrots. We have blue barracudas and silver snakes. Woohoo! We are taking it this year. You think so? Well, the snakes are going to do it. I finished my Module 1 Learning Journal for my psych course. Excellent. That is a really good progress. Haha, we'll see, Amy. Ooh, trash talk in the chat. And Jocelyn is still here. What are you working on, Jocelyn? Are you writing, reading, or relaxing? Look at that, all that alliteration. It was her book club pick. It was fun, but you wouldn't like the book. I have a feeling that I will probably never read any of Katrina's books. I hate to say it, unless she picks something like Stephen King or Edgar Allan Poe or Neil Gaiman or possibly Clive Barker. because her books sound like off the charts. I don't know. Does she read extreme horror? I don't know. Some of her books do seem very, very extreme. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to say never for sure. Definitely not going to say never. But I don't know. Too many other things I'm reading, I guess. So I am going to try to read some more of this. I think what it is I'm tired. So I think that's probably why I'm not concentrating too much as much as I should be on it. It is mostly indie horror novellas. At the moment I'm relaxing, watching Picard. It's really good. Yay. That's good. We all need to be relaxing. I was going to say something and then I forgot. Oh, yes. I wanted to ask those of you that participated in Folklore February. I guess I should put something in the Discord. Not sure if everybody will respond in there that participated, but how did everybody feel that participated? Did y'all like the prompts? Did you like the flexibility? Did you think there should have been more or less? I guess I should do like a little feedback form or something and just see. Because I did it a little bit different than last year. And sad to say, I did not watch anything that was related to folklore. Isn't that sad? I hardly watched anything in February. I basically finished up The Fall of the House of Usher. And I guess there are some folklore elements in that as well, but I failed at that bonus prompt. Kelsey loved Picard season 3. Kelsey is a big Star Trek fan. And Kelsey liked the flexibility. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. I like the flexibility. I had fun. Thank you. Thank you, Alicia. It's good to know. And you watched Legend. Excellent. Amy had fun. I liked the prompts. They were pretty open, so they allowed for a lot. Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm thinking about kind of doing something similar for Zombie-thon, but playing around with the word zombie. I haven't 100%, like I have things going on in my mind and I've kind of written down a couple of little things, but I want it to be flexible enough that people don't feel like they have to do all of the prompts, because I used to be where I just felt compelled to try to do all the prompts. So even my approach when I'm doing readathons, other people's readathons, is that if they have a bingo board, I try to get a bingo if those prompts work out. And I also try to read the group read if possible, because if all I can do is get to the group read, I feel like I've participated with that. So I've kind of let that compulsion kind of go for myself. And so that's why I've kind of thought I'd like that for my own readathon, so that people don't feel so compelled to do it all. And if everybody likes that flexibility, and I think 4 is doable. If you want to do all 4 of the different prompts, you could do 1 per week. If you want to do it that way, if you want to just do 1 prompt and read all your books for that, or not even worry about the prompts. They were just there for kind of inspiration, something to kind of think about. And then like this one, I put this originally under monster, but this one actually could be monster or magic. I don't think mirth is going to fit at all. And it might be a stretch for mystery, but I haven't gotten enough into it to know if there's going to be any kind of mystery element where somebody's trying to solve it. But yeah, I actually enjoyed having it be a little bit more flexible. And I read quite a bit for Folklore February. So, I mean, quite a few of them were picture books and short stories and stuff, but still, doesn't matter. The whole point is just to participate and have fun. And that was my goal. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just put something in Discord and see if people want to give some feedback, if it's something that I can do in the future or not, or we can keep it the same and just change our prompts from year to year. Livia's at chapter 37, but now it's time for bed. Tomorrow I'll check the Discord. Good night, everyone. Good night, Livia. I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I agree with them. Woohoo, Halko. Thank you, Halko. I haven't watched season 3 so far. Legend is one of my favorite fantasy films. Yeah, we got a love for Legend. I love the prompts and the flexibility. Thank you, Livia. That makes me feel really happy. I guess we have an overall consensus that the prompts were easy, flexible, and hopefully interesting enough for people to use them. Hi, just popping in to say hi for a bit. Hello, Nicole. Hope you're doing well. And Legend is fun. Tim Curry rules. I didn't realize that Tim Curry was in Legend. Maybe I didn't maybe I didn't watch Legend. Maybe I might have to watch that for like old school April. And Olivia loves Legend also. We got some Legend lovers in here. Hi's to Nicole. Christina loves Legend too. It happened again. You did a double. You did a double, Christina. Kelsey, totally agree. Love Tim Curry. Yes. Kelsey loves Tim Curry like she loves Robert McCammon. Just saying. And hello, Christina. He's in makeup head to toe. I love me some Tim Curry too. My favorite, y'all probably gonna think it's crazy. Sorry. Can you tell my husband's home? Luna gets so crazy when my husband comes home. My favorite Tim Curry is the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love that movie. I know that it's the kind of goofy or whatever, but I love it. And I don't know if the reason I love it is it because it's interactive. And I went to the movie theater back in the day when they allowed you to bring props and things to participate in the movie. Just absolutely love it. I don't know. I don't know if that's the draw for me, but I think Tim Curry is fantastic in that movie. And of course, I also like him as Pennywise, the clown in Stephen King's made-for-TV show. But I also liked him in that movie that we watched with the witch. That was pretty funny. He was good in that one too. And Zach said the amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Shroud was a good one for Mirth. Ooh, good. Yeah, I was able to find something for each one of the prompts, and I like that. And some of them actually were for multiple ones. Yep. I try to watch all his movies. Tim is the demon. Ooh, he has horns. Ooh, I have never heard of Legend. Might have to watch it. Me too. Tom Cruise is also in it, but he does not like to admit it. Tom Cruise is in it? So it's one of those films kind of like with Jennifer Aniston being in Leprechaun, that kind of thing, or Johnny Depp being in Nightmare on Elm Street, or Kevin Bacon being in the first Friday the 13th. I love when you see major stars in these movies. Rocky Horror is so good. It is. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I love Rocky Horror so much. I do too. And the Columbia Theater has for the last few years, and Hammond has shown the movie, and they give you a little bag with props. And they also have a shadow cast that gets up there dressed like the characters. It's a lot of fun. We didn't get to attend this year because of everything going on with me, but I really enjoyed it. And it's nice if you can go with a group of friends. So good. He was great in The Worst Witch. That's what the name was. That song he sings is so 80s and it's amazing. Yes, I agree. And Rooster. Me too. Cruz is super young in it. Wow, he must have been like a baby, like a teenager, huh? Hey, Lauren, just got home from work. How's it going? Are you actually working your new job? Are you working your new job that you interviewed for, or is that for the fall? Let me know, because I know you were interviewing for a teaching position. So give me the deets on that. I'd love to know. And also, Lauren, while you're here, how did you feel about Folklore February this year? Because I know some of y'all participated last year as compared to this year. Did you like the flexibility of the 4 prompts and The bonus one, did you just give me some feedback? Give me some feedback so I know. I haven't seen Legend either. We should do a watch party during April for it. Yes, that would be awesome. Because then I could finally see it. I love Meg Mucklebones. I love that movie so much. I have never heard of that either. We should definitely do a Legend watch party, Amy. Yes. Hello, Kristen. I just watched your 5-star predictions video and subscribed to your channel right away. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm giving you snaps. That's what we do in improv. When somebody does something fantastic, we snap our fingers. I'm so excited to see there's a sprint tonight. Looking forward to watching more of your videos. Well, welcome. This is special sprints because I hosted Folklore February, where you read all kinds of folkloric books and stories, or you could watch movies or TV shows. And this is our last day of Folklore February. Normally, I sprint on Wednesday afternoons, and that is a weekly thing. Very rarely do I have to miss, but if I do, I will let everybody know. So we hang out, we talk. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate that. And thank you for subscribing. Very happy. That's a big happiness boost. Still in the job hunting process. Got a few options in the air. Haha. I will keep you posted. Yes, I would love to know. Meg Mucklebones is in Legend. I get it. I get it. I love that name, Meg Mucklebones. I love it because of the alliteration and because it's quirky. I absolutely loved Folklore February. I really appreciated the flexibility. Some of my favorite reads of the month were for Folklore February. It exposed me to things I wouldn't have given a chance, but gave 5 stars. Yes, 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 yes. Very nice. Love that. And that's a great idea, Amy. Yes, about Show and Legend, because Saluna is now part of our old school April family, and she's a silver snake like me. For the next Folklore February, I want to focus more on movies, which I slacked on this year. I didn't watch anything this year either. I finished up The Fall of the House of Usher, Lauren, and I do need to send you my thoughts because I absolutely loved the show. My husband watched with me the entire series. It ended awesomely, and I want to go back and rewatch from the very beginning. So much was revealed towards the end that I'm just like, I cannot believe some of the decisions that Roderick and Madeline made. Roderick had so much more at stake, but loved it, loved it, loved it so very much. I remember watching Del Toro's Pinocchio last year and crying like a baby. I did too. I watched it last year with my son Andrew, and it was fantastic. I would highly recommend Del Toro's Pinocchio because it was fantastic, and it will hit you in the heart. It is really, it's wonderful. Well made, awesome. Thank you for joining Old School April Saluna. Yeah, so you got 2 tonight that joined, that revealed themselves. So we need another blue barracuda to join. Yes, it was Cruz's first, I believe. Haha. Hi, Lauren. I need your Fall of the House of Usher thoughts. Oh my God. I loved it. I really did. It was so wonderful. I really feel like I need to go back and watch it again. I could probably talk about it for like a program, like have a discussion about it and like dissect every episode. Just all the Easter eggs. And I just like at the end, oh my gosh, I love how there was the story in there. The short story was never mentioned, but the reveal, so much wonderful Poe goodness. Hello, Kay. I'm really excited. Yes, I'm excited for Old School April. In fact, so much so that I don't know if you heard this, Kelsey, when I put the sprints in the Discord, I was saying that we're doing our last sprint for Old School April instead of Folklore February. So Alicia caught that for me and helped me out with that. So let's go ahead and do another 30 minutes. This is going to be our last sprint because Kelsey is supposed to be doing a Discord watch party, I think, tonight. Is that right, Kelsey? Yes, I've got old school April on the brain. Definitely I do. And it's been so exciting seeing everyone's old school April premiere video thumbnails pop on my feed. I know, I'm excited to watch tomorrow. Yes, at 8 p.m. Central on the Corn Discord. So if you belong to, oh my goodness, Leprechaun 2. Really? Leprechaun 2? I mean, it could be worse. You could be showing Leprechaun in the Hood, and that would be, I would definitely would not be watching that. I might try and pop in for a little bit and see. It depends. I was up rather late last night working on my old school April, so I don't know. I might be passing out. But we'll do one more sprint so that everybody who's planning to attend Kelsey's Patreon Discord movie. I can't wait, Kelsey. You guys are my people. I've never seen it. I've seen Leprechaun 2. It's decent. I think what happens is after 2, they start like, getting cheesier and worse each time. Yay, Lauren. Okay, thanks for reminding me. I haven't seen a Leprechaun movie. You haven't seen any Leprechaun movies? Oh my gosh, you have to watch the first one because Jennifer Aniston is in that one. It's incredible. And I have to, in the defense of the Leprechaun, he's awesome. He is really an awesome little actor, and he makes Leprechaun super creepy. I don't think you need to know much, Amy, before watching the sequel. Oh, yes, that is true. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this for 30 minutes. And so everybody can get some reading done or productivity done. Did I tell you I'm watching all of them because Nathan, Toll, and I are doing a ranking for St. Patrick's Day? Yes, I remember you saying that. I think that's going to be hilarious. So funny. So funny. I just can't wait to hear your thoughts on the Leprechaun in the Hood. The best part of that whole entire movie is the Leprechaun rapping at the end in the credits. That's just my opinion. I talked about that with Kelsey during our holiday horror. That's what we did. We had the holiday horror marathon. And she, of course, you're going to love it. You're excited for Leprechaun in the Hood. Okay, happy reading, everyone. Hello, welcome back. How did everybody do? I will tell you, I did not do any reading. I watched a video on Lindsay's little library. She is having a book sleeve sale, so I wanted to check that out. And then I've just been kind of playing on my phone. I'm fading. I guess that's the best way to say it. I'm fading. But I had a good time with y'all this evening. And I'm glad that we are ending our Folklore February on a good note. Christina said, I love the old school horror and fantasy movies that were the start of so many careers. Me too. I definitely 100% agree with that. And Jocelyn is laughing because I mentioned the rapping leprechaun. And I responded to Jocelyn. I don't know if she's still here, but it is a terrible movie, but the rapping is funny. And the only reason I watched The Leprechaun in the Hood was because Ice-T is in it. And I love Ice-T from Law and Order SVU. He's one of my favorite characters on there. And then Christine was saying that Val Kilmer, I forgot about this. Val Kilmer is another one. It was his third, though, Willow. And we all know Kelsey's love for Willow. Heidi said, I'm finally getting the chance to read in the sprint, halfway through Tyranny of Faith. Very good. I read a chapter. Woohoo! Got to page 316 in the stand. I have fallen in love with Trash Can Man. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I have not read it since I was in the 8th grade. It's the first Stephen King book I ever read. And that's when I fell in love with Stephen King, and my journey with his books began at that time. But I read The Stand before he had added the pages into it. So I do have to read The Stand at some point and see if I love it as much as I did back in the day. That's a long time since I was in 8th grade. Oh, Amy got to chapter 17 in Grimm Memorials. How are you liking it, Amy? I am on chapter 7. I will tell you, I did enjoy the little section, the horror section about all the little characters going crazy and being evil. I continued watching Event Horizon. Nice. Hello, Courtney. Rapping Leprechaun was so fun. Yes. That was the best part of the entire movie, and just seeing Ice-T, but yeah. Kelsey did a little reading and heading to set up movie stuff. Thanks for the sprints, and thank you for hosting Folklore February. Thank you, Kelsey. I appreciate it. Glad you joined in. Thank you for the sprints, Kat. Have a beautiful rest of this extra day. I know, how exciting that we had an extra day. Thank you so much, Christina. I hope you have a wonderful evening as well. I finished Herland, yay, and really liked it, but most people have more problems with the things that haven't aged well. Yeah, I kind of feel like, and I know I know Kelsey kind of feels like this too. Like sometimes you just have to, you know, you don't have to agree with it and you don't have to like it, but you can acknowledge that it was set in a time when things like that were allowed to happen. So I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't, if the writing is well done, though, was it worth that? And then does it have any kind of impact? Ice-T is awesome in Law and Order. Yes, I agree. He's one of my favorites. And I love that series. I've tried to watch the other Law and Order shows, but I can't get into them. I don't know if it's the way they're cast, but the Law and Order SVU has a cast that has a really great chemistry, at least in those beginning seasons, and just really liked it. Still watch them from time to time. Lauren didn't do much reading either, just responded some video comments. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I worked today, so I just between staying up late last night, working today, getting home, trying to finish doing my thumbnail and everything, I am kind of fading, but I'm also kind of feeling like I'm having allergy issues too, and I'm wondering if it's because of the weather, because it's been really breezy over here, and then of course it was cold this morning. Christina also liked Real Genius with Val. Very funny. There's only one movie with Val Kilmer that I would not ever watch. I watched it for I think it was for Christmas. It was like a winter it was for our Christmas marathon that Kelsey and I did, and I'll have to look at my letterbox, but it was awful. Terrible. I couldn't even believe. And the only reason I watched it was because he was in it. It was awful. Yeah, now it's 1,211 pages. Yes. The horror elements are really good, I think. I'm enjoying it. The witch and most everyone are nasty. Yeah, and you saw that Alicia gave it a solid 3 stars, so I'll be interested to see what you give it. I think the witch sounds disgusting, just in that little section where she gets Davy at the end of chapter 4. Well, not 4, 6, chapter 6. The way she is described is just, oh. Is that the one with the character called Olivia? Yes, Olivia Benson. Yeah. The Law and Order, yes. SVU, Special Victims Unit. Yeah, Mariska Hargitay is Olivia Benson, is the longest a female has been in a police procedural show. Yes, so not only is she an actor on Law and Order, but she also directs as well. And yeah, she's wonderful. And I don't know if y'all know, but if you remember Jane Mansfield, I believe Jane Mansfield is Mariska Hargitay's mother. And the sad thing about that is she died in a car accident when Mariska Hargitay was a baby. Yeah, James Mansfield. Yeah. So that's really sad. She was, very pretty, very pretty. I think she was a model as well as an actress, but sad. Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is my favorite Val Kilmer movie. I've never heard of that. I like Val Kilmer. He was in, what movie was he in that I really liked? It was called The Saint. I don't know if y'all have seen him in The Saint. I really enjoyed that movie with him in it. And Seluna likes that one too, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Ice-T did a great job reinventing himself. Yeah, I don't know anything about Ice-T prior to SVU. Like I've never seen I don't think I mean I think he started off in music, and I don't remember listening to any of his music, or if I have, I didn't know it was Ice-T. But I love him on Law and Order. I just love his character. And then, of course, that's the only reason I watched Leprechaun in the Hood was because he was in it. Otherwise, the movie's terrible. Terrible. Seconded only by the actress that plays Abby in NCIS. Are we still having more sprints? No, Joanne, this is going to be the last sprint. This is the last sprint. Yes, The Saint was good. I have seen The Saint. I don't remember much about it, though. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Like, back a long time. I don't even, if we sit there and think, that might have been the 90s, maybe. Let me see. Val Kilmer. I feel like I have a fly in my room, which is terrible. 1997. Yeah, 1997. He was in that. And he was with Elizabeth Shue. I don't know if y'all remember Elizabeth Shue, but that is who the his love interest was in there. He was a rapper. Okay. He was a rapper. I'll have to maybe look up some of his songs. I probably have heard some of his songs and didn't realize it was Ice-T. Yep. No worries. Thanks for the sprints. Thank you, Joanne, for being here. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Would it be okay if I post a link for my Ko-Fi? Sure, go ahead. Post it if you want. Anybody interested in Joanne's Ko-Fi? She's always looking for character art. Yes, I think I have a fly in here, like one of those horse flies. My son just came home. No, it's a regular fly. Great. Now I'm going to have to try to get rid of that. She's always trying to get some donations for her character art. Wasn't Elizabeth Shue in Cocktail? I believe so. And I think she was also in that babysitter movie. There was a babysitter movie she was in. Or am I thinking of somebody else? Let's see. Cocktail. Wasn't Cocktail the one with Tom Cruise? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Elizabeth Shue was in there. Yep. Sure was. Along with Tom Cruise. Yeah. No, I don't think it was the Babysitter Club. It was a babysitter movie. Let me see if they'll put it in here. I like her. Let's see, Elizabeth Shue. I don't know if it'll show me. She was in The Karate Kid. I don't know if it'll tell me all of her movies. She was born in Delaware. I don't see. Oh, well. I think it was some kind of a babysitter movie. Okay. I don't know. It's taking me forever to figure out. She was in Hollow Man. I do remember that movie. That was with Kevin Bacon. No, it's not showing it. I'll have to figure it out. But it was some kind of like, not The Babysitter Was Dead or something like that. Thank you. If anyone's interested in support me, I'm raising money to commission character art for Projects Sugar and Spice, which is Joanne's second book, I believe. And 34% more to go to reach my goal. Very nice. She was also in Weekend at Bernie's and Adventures in Babysitting. That's what it is. That's what I was trying to figure out, Courtney. Yes, Adventures in Babysitting. That's the one. Thank you. It was going to drive me crazy. If we're talking about movies, do you guys want some recommendations to watch? Well, we were just kind of talking because of the movies that actors started their careers in, because Old School April is about to happen. And we were talking about some actors who are like A-list actors now that starred in either a fantasy or a horror show, a horror movie back in like the 80s. And some funny ones. Adventures in Babysitting. Yep. Also Back to the Future. Oh, yeah. To Courtney. Yes. Adventures in Babysitting. That's the one I was talking about. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I watch a lot of movies, but like it just cracks me up when, because I've seen a lot of those 80s movies, horror movies and stuff. But it's been a long time. And then when you go back and you realize Kevin Bacon was in Friday the 13th, or, Johnny Depp was eaten by a bed in Nightmare on Elm Street. So, yeah. And that's how we got on the whole tangent of Leprechaun, because Jennifer Aniston is in the first one. But anyway. Okay, so that is all I have for this evening. I'm so glad that everyone joined in on our fun for ending our Folklore February. It was a fun reading month for me. I'm glad it was a fun reading month for everybody else. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. I also want to mention that tomorrow and Saturday, there will be old school April videos dropping starting at, I believe, 10:30 Central Time. Let me look just to make sure. Kelsey gave us a wonderful schedule. But anybody interested in old school April, please check it out because she's going to have all the deets. We know it's March 1st, but we like to get it out there. Friday, March 1st, Kelsey is starting at 11 a.m. Central Time. So Kelsey will have hers, followed by Amy at Amy Noel Reads. Mine's going to be hitting at 12:30. A bunch of these are going to be premieres. I know mine's going to be premiered. Cameron Chaney of Library Macabre, his will be going out at 1 o'clock. Katrina Brown at 1:30 p.m. Alex, the Bookubus, at 2 o'clock p.m. Venus at Venus Escapes to Read. She's at 2:30. And then on Saturday, March 2nd, Elizabeth at Elizabeth Sagewood has her scheduled for 11 a.m. Christine at Secrets Read is 11:30. Coral at Pretty and Paper Cuts is noon. Kelly at Kelly Hooked on Books is 12:30, and Andrew of It Came from the Page is at 1 p.m. All of that is Central Time, but be on the lookout. A bunch of these are going to premiere, so if you want to chat with the folks in there, but like I said, Kelsey's will kick off tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time, and you can get all the details about Old School April. It is a competition type readathon, watchathon, activity-a-thon, nostalgia-thon, but it's a friendly competition. You choose a team and you have fun, and I'm just going to say silver snakes, silver snakes, silver snakes. So yeah, we'd love for you to join us. The Journey of Natty Gann was really good and has John Cusack in it. I like him too. Young John too. I loved him. Do you know he was in 16 Candles? Cusack. Also, Joan was in it as well. Thanks for sprints. Folklore February was a great time. Have a wonderful night. Bye, Amy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And thank you for the sprints and chats. Bye, Heidi. Always a pleasure having you here. And ooh, is there a playlist of these? Oh, I know. Kelsey, actually, I might ask Kelsey if she can put it in her community tab, or maybe we could put it somewhere on Instagram. I need to talk to her about that. That would be a good idea. Good idea. Yes, love 16 Candles too. It's one of my favorite movies. I love John Hughes. Silver Snake, Saluna, yes. Thanks for sprints. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All the way from down under. And Anthony Michael Hall, he's one of my favorites as well. Well, thanks everyone for being here. I really appreciate you. Stay amazing and be adventurous, but make sure that you are safe on your adventures. And I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. And I hope y'all get up to something fun. Bye.